When I was a kid, there was a gangster, real old school type, in my neighborhood. They throw a parade in his honor. A freaking parade. Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
Hi guys, welcome back to Patten Time. Today Leah and myself are going to be reviewing the new so-called DCU project, the first project, although, sorry, I should mention that it's Penguin, obviously.
Yeah.
There was some mention that the filming had started before James Gunn and Peter Safran, is it?
Yeah.
Before they came on board, but apparently not. So they were able to give their input within this, but really, that's what the saying is. But nevertheless, it's been entitled under the new DCU. Obviously, it's DCU-Elseworld, so it doesn't follow, the so-called Superman and everything else that's coming up next year. But it's like Robert Pattinson's universe.
Follows Batman.
But Robert Pattinson's universe. And yeah, so we thought we'll have a look at what's going on and how it went, and this is just our first review. Once again, thank you again for joining with us, all those that have followed our journey over the last year or so. Thank you for coming back, and for all the new subscribers, thank you very much. Please like, comment and subscribe, and let us know what you feel about this episode if you've already watched it. It only came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
If not yesterday.
Friday or Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty new. So yeah, let's just crack on. Yeah. First of all, for me, I don't think there was much to it. Obviously, we've both watched Gotham, the old Gotham series, where the depiction of Penguin and this one is slightly different. Obviously,
Yeah, slightly.
Oz was a lot thinner in the previous one and this
Shorter
one.
as well, yeah.
But I thought he played the part.
He was brilliant.
Colin Farrell, I think his name is, the actor, played the part really well.
The new guy.
Yeah. The new for Oz, for Penguin. But yeah, what we got?
I think so obviously from our trailer reaction, you guys obviously let us know that it's obviously nothing like Gotham Penguin.
No.
And like Gotham was more of just entertainment, but not necessarily comic accurate, which we understand. But obviously, in our head, Gotham is what we have to go by. But we understand that there will be some differences, and it's kind of just we're kind of relearning Penguin then, because if that's not like comic accurate, then we're relearning his character. But there are similarities anyway. I don't think there's much more that we actually needed to know on Penguin. But so this story, obviously, as we said earlier, it follows on from Batman. Yeah. So it's to do with that universe and everything Riddler did in Batman and all of that. Because I think that's how it started.
It did
that
have
Riddler, how he left off the town in Gotham, in such a chaos state or whatever. So it kind of followed on from that in the beginning of the episode.
So which one was the crime lord?
Carmine Falcone.
Yes.
But he's dead.
But he died.
So it's gone to the son,
which is
Alberto Falcone. So that's where it starts off from.
And the other crime lord was in prison.
Yeah, Sal or Sal, something like that.
Sal,
yeah.
Oh, forget his surname. Like, but he was another one, obviously, which we saw later on in the episode.
Yeah. And then obviously we see more of Sofia Falcone as well, which is the other daughter. So Alberto and Sofia.
She seems to be playing a big.
Yeah, she will do, and we saw in the trailers that she's going to be a bit of a psycho.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was. I think she just came from rehab, isn't it?
That's right.
So she's back in town. And yeah, basically. And obviously it turns out that, Penguin kills Alberto.
Because he laughed at him.
And Penguin, he's very... Penguin is very...
Or sensitive.
But, sensitive. But it's like, for Penguin, I don't know if instinct is the word, but he's very... is it repulsive? No, not repulsive.
Impulsive.
Yeah, so that he would just react.
He probably didn't
without
want
thinking.
to kill him, but yeah.
He didn't, because after he was like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
So he's very impulsive. The
Yeah.
minute something happens, he would react and then realize, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
But
well, he shouldn't have done, because he was a crime lord. He's gonna kill the crime lord.
Yeah.
Which was like, oh my days, Penguin, seriously. So he's obviously trying to hide the fact that he's dead. And that, you know, he's hid the body.
Yeah.
And obviously that leads on to a new character that was trying to thief his car.
And you know where he's
with
from?
other people.
I don't know if you would know.
No. The actor? No.
He played a role, I should have looked this up before the video, so apologies. But he played a role in, another series.
Not DC though, or Marvel.
Well, it wasn't obviously the DCU, but yeah, it was a DC.
Oh, is it?
Oh gosh. Oh. It was all the children, and the parents were the so-called heroes, and the children were the one that came on. But I can't remember the name. I'm really sorry.
Name of the show.
Yeah, the name of the show. But yeah, he played a lead role in that.
There's a lot of DC shows. That
anyway, maybe I'll remember it before the end of the
Smallville and that.
No,
nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously he was trying to thief Penguin's car. So we meet this new character, Victor. I don't know his surname, Algul or Algula or something like that. But he's a new character. I searched up that he doesn't actually exist. So he's nothing to do with Penguin's story really. He's just an added character. But he seems he will obviously play a bigger role because he's now kind of like his sidekick. Because I thought the name Victor, I thought, oh, does that mean it's going to be like Victor Zaz or something?
Yeah,
obviously Zaz doesn't look anything like that. No. I wasn't expecting that, but I heard Victor and I was like, oh, maybe. But they're not going to do that. Unless they are. Who knows? But yeah, so he's now involved. Obviously, he helps with like getting rid of the body and trying to hide that up. He's his sidekick. He wants Penguin to like give him a shot and whatnot. And Penguin, yeah, they're kind of like relay or whatever. He's a no one. He's got no home. He's whatever. So I think he found some sort of empathy or sympathy or whatever there for the boy.
Yeah. So and obviously he sprung Penguin. Kind of like let it out when he went to go and see, you know, the family. Went to the family home, and that's when what's her name? What's her name? Sofia. She came in.
Oh yeah.
And says, okay, so why are you selling Alberto's idea if you didn't know where he was?
Yeah.
So obviously.
Yeah. So she is now getting fishy.
Yeah.
Upon on him because she's looking for him. She's looking for her brother.
Yeah.
You know, and he's nowhere to be found, and Penguin's trying to flip this like, he's I don't know, I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
But obviously the sister, she takes him out, she's like, like Daddy said, you're selling his idea. How did you even know about that if you haven't seen him?
Yeah.
And so he then came up with this whole idea of like, oh, he's an addict, and sometimes he goes off the bender, he goes and then he comes back and whatever. Which is true, I think, because that's what one of their conversations were when he's smoking or something like that. So I think she must have bought it at the time, but then, or maybe I don't think she bought it. She didn't bought it because she kidnapped him or whatever, and then she was torturing him and whatnot. And so it was interesting because the boy Victor, obviously they were in some sort of agreement, like, oh, make sure you have your phone on when I call you, you're there, etc. And so when the sister he was trying to run away because he was trying to get his mum and say, oh, like, we need to go, I need to look after you and stuff.
Just in case.
And so he was calling Victor like, where are you? He's not picking up. So I thought, oh, this guy, like, maybe he's gonna, I don't know what I was thinking. That maybe he's just, you know, sold him out or whatever, he's just run or whatever. And then next thing you know, a car drives into their place or whatnot, and then obviously Alberto's body is in the...
Because that was the plan.
It's in the boot, yeah. That was the plan, but I think Penguin doubted him for a minute because he wasn't answering his phone. So he must have thought, oh, maybe he chickened out or something. So but he actually did it. But Penguin was like, oh, you were supposed to go for the head and all that stuff. You only went for the pinky finger. And then the boy was like, oh, I just da-da-da-da-da. And he was just like, there's time to work on it. So that obviously that relationship will obviously build up.
To have a sidekick like that, because apart from Victor Zaz.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't really know, because obviously again we're going off from Gotham. Like he had his team or sidekicks or whatever, and obviously Victor was heavily involved with working with Penguin, but. And also, he also was like working with Riddler as well. So Penguin had a lot of sidekicks along the line. But whether or not he has one main one, don't know.
But that's why we say we need more of your help here.
Yeah,
to
let us
comment
know,
down below,
guys.
because we just
From
we're watching
comment
these
side of
shows.
you.
We don't really know the historic side of these characters. So
And
let
again,
us
we
know
can
if
only
you
go
know.
off, you know, by Gotham.
Yeah.
And he didn't really have like a main sidekick.
No,
he
not
had
really.
multiple people.
Yeah.
And obviously Zaz
But,
was one of them. He worked with Riddler and all that stuff. Another thing was like just the fact that the whole issue came from, I think there was something to do with a shipment with Falcone family.
Yeah.
Something to do with that. But they were telling Penguin to call it off, to cut it down or whatever, anything for the family.
Because they were feeling the heat, so they wanted to move out.
Yeah, so they wanted to cut it off, and obviously Penguin's now trying to give his demands, and they're just like, you work for us, like you don't have a say here.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not having it, and that's why he's obviously gone to the prison, and he's spoken to the Sal guy and the other guy, trying to get him on board as well, and he's just like, go away.
Yeah. But he gave him the ring.
But he gave him the ring that he took, and he was like, oh, where did you find this? And like, they had it, etc. So he's trying to do his thing to be on top.
Both
which
sides.
It
doesn't matter which side he plays.
He wants to
just
be on top.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the Penguin we all know.
Yeah.
That's the Penguin we all know. Anything to get up there, and even his mum is on board with that as well.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing, get up, anything to get up there. You've done it, and you know, and all that stuff. So
we also felt it was quite good that we actually saw his leg, and that when he took off his shoe and actually
that was
saw
interesting.
the crippled side of his leg.
That was
I don't
interesting.
think we really saw it before. We just saw the limp.
Yeah.
And I think the way that he he does the
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
quite really
Because
good.
I was thinking, I don't think we ever saw
Yeah.
his actual foot in Gotham.
No.
And I think in Gotham, if I remember correctly, it was just like one foot was like
longer than the other or something.
The foot he was limping on was longer than the other,
Yeah,
so it was just like some
Even though that actor did play it
abnormality
well.
or something.
I think he played it well still.
So it was interesting in this one. They're actually telling us like, why he limps, because they showed us the foot. I was like, that's
Really good,
interesting because we've never actually seen that, and he does it really well. Because I was saying just yesterday, the way this guy does it, he's actually like when he steps, like the pain, and that's why he's limping. However, in Penguin, I feel like his walk, in Gotham, sorry, I feel like his walk was more of a dragging the foot rather than actually limping on it.
Yeah, that's true.
He was more dragging. But this guy, he's actually, like with every step, he's limping.
Very good.
Very good. And it looks realistic. It just looks...
Yes, and that's the size of Penguin.
Yeah.
That's what we know. Or Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah. So, I think he's doing...
Yeah.
He's good, I guess. I think slightly different in terms of his characteristics to the Gotham Penguin. But obviously this one is going to be more comic accurate. So there are going to be differences between the two. But I'm sure since we love Penguin and Gotham, I'm sure that we'll, get to love this one as well. It's just a different take on him.
It was just giving some kind of background for this one. And I think it will probably not in the next episode, but maybe in the next 2-3 episodes we'll start seeing some real stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a basic historical start. It was okay. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was alright. Yeah.
It set the scene.
Yeah.
Set the scene.
Yeah.
So that's it really. Not much else to it. Please let us know how you felt about it. Do we rate these episodes? Do we rate it or not? Do we not bother with that?
Oh yeah, I don't even know.
No, we won't
do
bother.
like as a whole show.
Yeah, we'll do our that's right. Yeah, we'll do the whole show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good start. So again, that was our review for this episode. So please tune in. Each week we're gonna try and review this along with other stuff. So please let us know what other content you would like us to actually review. But thank you for joining us on this review of Penguin, the first episode. I'm not sure it comes at the same time every week. But...
I think but it's every Thursday.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be trying to release that as soon as we can. So thank you once again for joining with us on this review. Please like, comment and share. Please let us know anything that we've missed out. Please let me know the show that the young guy Victor was in. We'll probably put it on a note.
Yeah, or like in the comments or something. We'll probably let you know if we found it out.
But it'll come right back to me as soon as we probably end the video.
Yeah.
But thank you once again. Please check out our channel for anything else that you would like to see. We've got a lot of content on there. And yeah, Patten Time Out.